To be live, bruh.
Sounds good.
No, I'm lying. We are live.
Oh shit.
What up, y'all? Alright, so let's start recording. What's up, guys? Hello. Sorry for the 2-week wait. I'm here with Eddie B.
What's up?
Bro, what's good, man? How are you tonight?
I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah?
I'm feeling really good, you know?
You're looking good. You got the whole setup all blue and shit. As soon as I saw you, I was like, crib? I was like, nah. Maybe. We'll get into that, though. By the way, thank you to both of you guys, because we got Derry. I don't know if you guys know AOB Derry. He's going to be performing at the Killing You with Kindness Festival Saturday, December 3rd, this coming Saturday. And also, we're going to have Eddie performing at 4 p.m. We had a little bit of a change, so we got this guy coming in. Very excited for that. Let's get into it, dude. Eddie B. Where did that name come from? Is it derived off of your real name? What's the story?
So, let's say about, 3 years ago when I first started making music, me and my friend Ricky, actually, we were just, sitting down, and I just said, well, my dad used to be called Eddie, and I like the name Eddie, so my last name starts with a B, of course, so I was like, Eddie B.
Mm-hmm.
And
what's your last name?
Bustamante?
Bustamante.
Yes.
Okay. I wasn't sure if we were allowed to say that for
that's cool.
Public. But what's the story with your father? Is he in music as well?
No, he used to sing in the car a lot, a lot of country music and hip hop music, and just by listening to him, I guess I adapted to that because I started singing and I just started singing as a little kid.
I feel that. What kind of music did your dad sing?
It was country. It used to be Old Alabama, Alan Jackson, George Strait.
Good shit.
The classics.
And did you start singing along with your dad?
Yes, there was times where I would, and there was times where I was just too embarrassed.
That note's too high, or that phrase is a little too much. I can understand that. Where are you from, dude? Where were you born?
I was born in Albuquerque, but I'm out of Las Vegas. I was raised in Serafina, New Mexico, by my grandparents.
No shit. Okay, so growing up with your parents in Albuquerque, and then moved to Las Vegas with your grandparents.
Yes,
or?
I actually did a lot of moving back and forth because I was a problem child. So,
I mean, the best of us kind of are problem children.
Yep.
Come on, let's be real. What kind of kid were you back in elementary school? Let's start there.
Let's say in elementary, I used to like football, and I played a little bit of guitar, and I was just the very friendly, easygoing, I was the one that needed to be in the center of attention.
I get that.
Yep.
So, football in elementary school. Did you get into music in elementary, or was that kind of later in middle, high school?
So it's actually kind of funny because I started in elementary just by singing George Strait, and I used to sing a lot of George Strait. And
George Strait. That's a country singer, right?
Yes.
Yeah, got you.
He's the king of country.
King.
Yep.
So some people might argue about that, but.
But anyway, I started listening to his music. I went to his concert when I was 7 years old, and
damn.
Who did he perform with? It was Taylor Swift, I believe, when she was first blowing up.
No shit. Okay.
And I started singing country songs to the girls, trying to be a little player, and just.
How did that work out for you?
Sometimes it would work.
Yeah.
Sometimes girls would be like, "Damn, this guy's actually doing this."
Oh my god, Eddie! I totally get that, dude. What was high school like?
High school, it was rough for the first half of high school because I went through my first breakup, and after my first breakup, I just I was kind of the laughing stock of the town.
Damn, really?
Yeah.
Like small town mentality.
Yeah.
Ooh, how did that go? If you're comfortable talking about it.
Well, I used to be picked on a lot, but it got to the point where I just took it as a joke. I didn't care about it no more.
Fair. That's how it had to be. How long was this relationship?
That one was actually 8 months. That was my first middle school breakup, But
yeah.
If you really want to get into the real one, I could.
Before you do, I'll share a little bit. Courtney, if you watch this, which I doubt, I still think about you, still love you, but fuck you. Anyways, yeah. So what's the story with yours?
So I was with this girl for about 3 years, and
damn,
that was my first real I actually lived with her, met the family, did holidays, all that stuff,
Everything, yeah, totally get it.
I'd say about after the third year, it just became toxic, and she cheated on me like, what was it, 2 months in, and then like after that, it was just like I couldn't trust her no more, and she wanted
2 months after the 3-year mark.
2 months after we first started dating. And
damn.
Yeah.
That created a toxic relationship.
Yep.
Yeah, I've been through that.
And after that, I could never trust her again. And she tried. She really tried. She did everything she could. And I have a lot of respect for her because she really tried to be there, and I just couldn't look past that one thing.
Totally get it.
Yep.
Totally get it. Victoria, out there. Yeah. Sorry. I mean, I was in her position. I was just like, I fucked up, but let me try it. No.
Yeah.
No. It's fucked up how that trust just doesn't build back up, unfortunately.
Yeah.
As sad as it is. With the music that you've been creating, has that been a motive for you? Like, have you been
Yes.
singing about that in some of your lyrics?
Actually, most of my heartbroken songs are me trying to cope with the heartbreak, the pain, and everything I went, because I was attached. Like, and it takes a man to admit that, but it really took a lot for me to snap on that.
Understood, dude. And when was it that you started making your own music?
This started we broke up in February of 2019. So it was about March of 2019.
Ouch.
And that's
Damn.
all, like, to be honest, the way I started making music, I was just yelling at my phone with the beat in the background, like Eminem style. Just yelling, going off, just raging out on my phone. And then I started controlling that, and that's when I started realizing I can make music.
I feel you. I mean, because that emotion had to come out in some way.
Yeah, exactly.
And you did it in a form that, wasn't too violent. So,
yeah.
Hey, thankfully. It could have gone, a little different, but fuck it.
Yeah.
With your music style, for those of them that don't know your genre, like, what is the best way that you can explain what type of music you create?
I would say, like, between heartbroken rap or, like, I would say a punk rap, something like that.
Punk rap, okay. Yeah, I was getting the love broken feel, and then a little bit of that, like, sway love feel. So
yeah, exactly. And it's like the Juice WRLD vibe. It really is the Juice WRLD vibe. Like, that's honestly, he's another person that's really influenced my life, because when I was going through that breakup, I started listening to his music, and I really, like, started noticing, like, this dude's talking about some real shit. Like, he's talking about some real loss, real heartbreak, going through some shit, and, like, I felt that.
And it takes a man to actually, like, admit that and put it out there into the world.
Exactly.
Mental health hasn't become very... Mental health barely became significant, like, what? 3 years ago?
Yeah, exactly.
4 or 5 years ago? Like, barely getting into it. So it's really nice to see other artists taking that inspiration and putting it into their own music, honestly. With the music that you're making, what kind of, like, drive are you thinking about going in with the future? Do you plan on moving into any other genres, or do you plan to be to perfect your style that you're in right now?
Right now, I really want to perfect my style, because I have one goal, and that's to help people that went through the same breakup I did, or went through the same stuff that I went through.
Similar, yeah, I get that. That's hard,
exactly.
Honestly. And for a lot of us, we can relate, because, most of us can relate. I mean, not all of us. Like, I'm not even going to put you on blast, but you know who I'm talking about, and I love you. Anyways, going back into your past, man. Growing up in Albuquerque and then into Las Vegas, siblings, did you grow up with any?
Yes, I had 2 sisters, or actually 3 sisters, and...
You're like, oh wait,
yeah,
third.
There's one of them that I don't really count as sister, but...
Okay, but, like, not blood?
Well, no, she's blood. I don't count her as sister because she's a brat. She's, a bully.
Ooh, how old is she?
She's actually younger than me. She's, what, 18?
Yeah, she'll break out of that in, like, 2 years, maybe. Hopefully.
Yeah.
What was it like growing up with them? Are they in the same style as you? Like, what was the dynamic with you guys growing up?
Not really. Like, we always used to fight a lot. We used to argue with each other, fight a lot. But at the end of the day, I think we're there for each other. And
yeah, that's how it should be.
Yeah. It's just like, you go through the family drama, and then at the end of the day, you still love each other. You still there no matter what.
Yeah, I get it. I do and I don't, honestly, because, like, my brother were, like, so far apart in age that we like totally different things.
Yeah.
Whatever, I still love you. Go, whatever. But when you were a child, and you know, growing up with music with your dad, were your sisters involved at all, or were they in their own world trying to do their own thing?
You know, my older sister actually, she used to like music a lot, and she's the one that got me into hip hop music.
Dope.
And that's when the first hip hop artist I remember is Akon. Like, I
heard you guys talking about him. Like, he's a real OG.
And I listened to his music, T-Pain. Those were like the first ones, and then Eminem came around, and once I started listening to Eminem, I'm like, okay, I kind of like hip hop. Like, it's different.
And then you start getting inspiration and start wanting to do like kind of the same thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I definitely see that. What is the first song by Akon? Do you remember?
Let's see. It was either Lonely or there was a song called what was it? Ghetto. Actually, it was off the album that Locked Up was on. Yeah.
Yeah, Locked Up. That was my first song by him. I was just like feeling it, and then Lonely, of course, because I was on the radio like every day.
Yeah.
Pretty much. God, fucking good memories.
Those were some good jams, bro. Those are
great fucking jams. And I'm trying to think of another one. T-Pain, of course. Yeah, have you heard him sing without?
Yes.
It's crazy. It's like, wow, like you got some talent right there, dude.
Like, why does he use autotune? I mean, like, he sounds great with autotune, but
I think it was like the time, you know what I mean? Kind of similar to like Britney Spears.
Yeah.
Like she was very talented, but the producer that she had ran her vocals through like a computer generator thing that made her sound more robotic.
Yeah.
And so that was just like the theme of the time, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I mean, it kind of fit, and he definitely fit the profile, and he killed it. And he's still killing it, isn't he?
Yeah.
I haven't heard anything from him, but I know a lot of the no, he is coming out with music. So he's got his own podcast.
Yeah.
I heard one podcast with him where he was talking about some other stuff that he was a part of.
A gaming channel? He has a gaming channel.
It probably was the gaming channel.
Yeah.
I remember I can't forget this one where he's like, stop with the baby. We got Da Baby, we got Big Baby, we got Lil Baby. Like, give me something original. Like, I fucking love that about him, dude.
Yeah.
It's fucking hilarious. Other than that, what were some of the inspirations that led you into writing your own song? And do you remember your first song?
My first song was called Dreaming. And
Dreaming, okay.
that song was the first song I actually took the time to just sit down and write and think every lyric on it. I didn't actually get a chance to record it, and well, I did record it actually, but it wasn't good.
No.
It just
Is it out there? Can we find it?
I know people that have it, but it's hard to find.
Ooh, okay. Well, one day it's gonna definitely pop out.
Probably.
Do you plan on, with the music that you're doing right now, do you plan on, reaching the level of touring the entire U.S., or do you just plan on sticking to the U.S. and making your own personal albums? Like, what's the outcome that you're trying to get to?
You know what? Honestly, out of everything, I just want to be able to support a family. That's really, like, the main goal out of everything. Support a family, help people that need it, and just live life. That's all I want.
Get it. I get it. Do you have a family?
No, not like my own family. I mean, I have a family, yeah, but not like...
No, but like your own kid,
No.
like wifey. No, not yet.
No, yeah, I have a girlfriend, and, you know, I'm in love with her, so made her a couple...
In love?
Yep.
Ooh, that's big. That's a big statement right there. How long have you guys been together?
It's been about almost a year already.
Almost a year.
Yep.
Damn. How'd you guys meet? What's the story on that?
It was honestly through Instagram.
Hey.
Funny how convenient, but something about her told me that she's different, because when I talk to her, she never leaves me on red. Like, I'm like, how? Like,
she's interested. It's genuine interest.
And then just the energy, the vibes that she gives off, it just tells me, like, something about this girl's real. Like, something about it.
I feel that. I definitely feel. I relate, because, you know, you like you match with like Tinder dates or Bumble. What's the other one with the H? Hard.
I have no idea.
Hinge.
There you go.
Hinge. There you go. You like match with all these people, and you're like genuinely interested. I think you're very pretty. I like everything that you're posting. You know, all the activities, and then you just get unread, or you get left read, and it's just like it wasn't genuine from the get go. So it's really nice for you to have that connection with that person, because
exactly.
For a lot of people, y'all don't have it.
Yep.
I almost said we, but No. Shout out to you, by the way, miss. Anyways, let's go back into the high school, dude. Did you do any music during high school? Like during the talent show, did you ever do any kind of music?
There was a time I remember I was running for Homecoming Prince and I did a Michael Jackson song. And
What song?
it was Thriller.
Ooh.
I did the whole dance, and it's actually funny because I asked a girl to prom doing that dance.
Really?
Like I literally got down on one knee, had the zombies all around us, and like I just said, "Well, want to go to prom with me?" And
she said
yes.
Okay, good. I was gonna say, like, if she didn't, I was gonna ask for her name and I was gonna like shout you out. You're a good girl for saying yes to this man. See, I just saw a heart. Maybe that was her. Do you guys still talk?
No, not really.
No.
we were talking like a while back, but just as friends.
Just ended.
Yeah.
Casual friends. Totally understand that. Did you start doing your original music back in high school, or was it after high school that you started doing your own originals?
So it was after when I got into my breakup. That's my breakup.
2019.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what really like put me in the place where I had to find myself, and I did so much digging, listening to Juice WRLD, X. Those two, man, I swear, those are the ones that put me on the path that I'm on. Juice WRLD's exact words: if you believe you can do something, put your mind to it, and you can do it. Like you could achieve anything you put your mind to. And
I love it when X said that, dude. Like on stage, I think he said that almost every show.
Yeah.
Crazy enough. My little brother, he was like, yeah, is there any chance you could take me to this concert? I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll take you to whatever the fuck you want. And he says, XXX. I'm like, no idea. No idea. But let's go.
Yeah.
So I take him, and I see this kid fucking raging on stage, and I'm like, he's hyping it up.
Yeah.
You know, it's not more of like the technique of the vocals, but it's more of like the hype of the party, which I understand, like that genre of music. You know, great credit to X though. Definitely great vocals. That kid had great talent. But I did not know that was the first and last time that I was gonna see him, dude. It's crazy. Did you ever see him live?
No, I didn't. And I had the chance to see Juice WRLD, but I didn't take it. And you know, back then I didn't know.
I feel that.
Now I'm like, shit, I wish I could have seen him.
I totally understand. I was gonna see LP before the COVID happened. And then a post came about that she's not coming back to Santa Fe.
Oh, sure.
And I was just like, I will never not see an artist that I love that comes anywhere near me, because you don't know what the fuck is going to happen. Are they going to die? Are you going to go through a pandemic to the point where you can't even see them?
Exactly.
It's fucking hard, dude. It really is fucking hard.
You know, speaking of that, this last summer I had a chance to see Suicide Boys. And
yeah, they came. Huge hype. I'm
so upset because I bought my ticket and everything, and I couldn't get a ride over there. I just wrecked my car, and
damn,
it was traumatizing to not see him.
I bet. I can fucking imagine, dude. You're ready. You got your shit together, and then nope. Nope. It wasn't meant to be.
And it is even worse because Ski Mask was with him.
That person I don't know.
He's another one that came up with X. He's one of X's best friends, Juice WRLD's best friend.
No shit.
Yeah.
Well, damn. I'm kind of like outside of that genre of music, but you know, definitely a big respect to it. But yo, guys, we have reached the end of our first segment with Eddie B. We're gonna be back in just a second. Thank you for joining us with part 1 of this podcast, and part 2 will be coming along. Thank you. Bye.
Yeah.
Part 2 is done, y'all. That was fun.
Yeah, that was.
You comfortable?
Yeah.
You seem a little nervous.
That's what I guess sometimes.
That's fine, dude. It doesn't matter. I'm trying to think of like these questions, and I'm just like drawing a blank. Like don't be shy to like add some more detail, man. Like,
okay.
Don't be shy at all.
There's one person I forgot to mention, and that's Darian. Really helped me out a lot. You helped me out more than you know.
Don't cry. If you cry, I cry. No, we're definitely going to get into that in just a moment. Some inspirations, like who do you plan on working with in the future? You know, what is it? Features? Have you done any features? Do you plan on doing features with who, etc., etc.? Let's see. Let's get this going. Bada bing, bada boom.
Talk about the beats and all that good stuff.
Okay.
Those beats are hard.
Right.
Wow. Hi. Can you hear yourself?
Yeah, check. Hey.
Pretty comfortable?
Yeah.
Awesome, man. Don't be shy to like bring it a little bit closer to you. Like even when you look at me, like just have it there. Don't be shy. Thank you for tuning in, everybody who's watching on YouTube or Instagram Live. I love you. Thank you for tuning in. And we're gonna start segment 2. We're gonna get into some details about this homie. I'm not gonna spoil it. Let's start it, brah. Hello, it's Taylor Toxin. I'm back with Eddie B.
What's up?
This is the ASMR version of this podcast. I'm about to eat this cracker. I hope you enjoy. No, not really. I'm not gonna put you through that. That'd be fucking hell. While we were off of the recording, we were definitely talking about the inspirations and the help that you've had along, and of course, one of those was Darion.
Yes, sir.
Right? Darion. Okay. God damn, I don't know why I want to say Darion, but I know it's Darion. Anyway, yo, come over really quick. If you guys don't remember my podcast with Darion, definitely go to YouTube or Instagram. Look at this guy's face. Check him out. He's definitely making his own waves, and he's definitely helping Eddie B here. He's gonna be performing at the Killing You with the Kindness Festival on Saturday. All right. Thank you, dude.
That's
Thank
a living
you.
legend right there.
And then next year we're going to be having a full group podcast where I'm going to be sitting back here and I'm going to be having these stars right front and center. We're going to be having a full chat. It's going to be very fun. I'm very excited for that. What was the thing that you guys were talking about to mention with the beats and whatnot? I didn't hear that part.
So more recently, like literally the last week, I gotten into making my own beats.
Nice.
And Darion's also got into making beats too, and we're just,
somewhat, he says.
learning, messing around, just playing with the instruments and just trying our best to make something,
Right.
So,
What kind of technology are you guys using? Like, what are you making beats on?
what I use is Pro Tools,
Mm-hmm.
and then on top of Pro Tools, I was using Expand, throw some reverb on it, and then we have this plugin called Contact.
Contact. I haven't heard that one yet.
That's right, that's what it's called, right?
Yeah, contact.
Yeah,
Battery.
Contact. That's what's up. So you barely started getting into making beats?
Yes.
Okay, and you're following Darion?
Yep, pretty much.
I feel that. So, how long have you been doing beats, Dari?
Actually, like shortly, the year after we had talked about it,
The podcast?
yeah, on the podcast. Like the year after that, so much shit changed. So like I started I dabbled in it. You know what I mean? I
feel that.
But I just don't enjoy it as much as I enjoy like writing, like songwriting.
I feel that.
I get like a different kind of high from songwriting.
Yeah, it's like a different like you get dopamine, but it's a different like function of dopamine.
Yeah,
I totally understand that.
It's so weird. I'm like, yo, that's hard. I get all hype.
I can't wait till next year to have both you guys. We're definitely going to be getting into a lot more details. Something that I've been wanting to ask: the music that you have been creating ever since 2019, how many songs do you have out?
I would say probably around 15.
15. That's what's up. And were you making the majority of your art throughout the pandemic, or was it like slowly in the pandemic and then you just started flourishing after that? Like, what was the process?
Okay, so it started during the pandemic because we had to stay home. We're alone, so
Yeah.
I'm alone going through a breakup, all depressed, and I'm trying to find a way because we can't go to counseling, can't do therapy. So I'm trying to figure out a way, and that's when I started sitting down, writing with my friends. And once I actually graduated high school and got into Highlands, and then when I went to Highlands, that's when I actually really started sitting in the studio and recording and making songs, and that's when it started. Everything just started coming to me.
Mm-hmm. The studio that you mentioned, is that the studio that you've created, or is that a studio of your friends or someone that you're paying to be in?
It's basically the studio at Highlands. It's the school studio, but it's mixed with my equipment. If that makes any sense.
So like you have some equipment like piano or what is that, the deck that has like squares and you make beats all on that?
What is it called? A drum pad? I think something like that.
Yeah.
Something pad.
Beat pad.
Well, like I have my computer there actually. I have that and my monitors.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. And you trust it to be there? You think?
Yes, we have it locked up. We have it Kensington locked in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Highlands, that's home of the Elks, right?
Cowboys.
Who am I thinking of? I can't remember. I played football against some high school, and I thought it was the Highlands. What did you play for football, anyways? Do you remember?
I was a middle linebacker.
Ooh, nice. And was that the only position you played?
I tried out quarterback, but I didn't have the arm for it. I was good at doing read options, but that was it. I didn't really have a good arm, but I tried playing running back for JV, and I just didn't like getting hit. I wanted to hit, not get hit.
Yeah, I guess. Because you can anticipate the hit, like, oh, I'm going to fuck you up. Rather than like, don't touch me.
Yeah.
You totally get that, dude. With the music that you've been writing, 15 songs, by the way, that's incredibly a lot. For those of them that don't know where to get it, where can we find your music?
All my music is posted on SoundCloud.
All of it?
Yeah, everything's on SoundCloud.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Have you thought of posting it to DistroKid that pays their members for posting?
Yes, I've been thinking about it, but right now I want to make sure I get like at least a good album out before I post on that.
So for the album, are you planning on collecting the best of the 15, or are you planning on like having just a couple of the 15 and just writing more to add into the album?
Actually,
what can we expect?
What I was thinking about doing is having like 2 EPs, taking the best from those 2 and then throwing in some songs that nobody's ever heard and just blending it all together and making just a masterpiece.
Nice. And with 15 songs, I mean, that's what, 2.5 EPs?
Yeah.
Right? I mean, because an EP could be what, 5, 6, 7 songs?
6 to 9, I think.
6 to 9?
Yeah.
But even when it gets to 9, like, that's technically an album, right?
Yep, basically.
Yeah, exactly. So when I think of an EP, I just think about like 4 songs. Just like, here's a little taste of what we can do, and just like wait for whatever else for us to come out with, just as teaser.
Yeah.
So definitely. Out of the 15 songs that you have written, is there a favorite that you really want all of us to be hearing?
I would say Yeah, I Know, and that's with Legendary.
Sick.
That's one of my favorite songs because that song has a lot of meaning behind it. And
Yeah, I Know.
And the weird thing about it is that I didn't trust anybody else to be on that song with me but Legendary, and he really brought it. He brought it on that day. I remember.
Nice. And was it the emotional level, or was it just the correspondence of like understanding the mentality behind it? Like, how did that work out? What's the dynamic between you guys?
So it's just, I made it, like one day I just went to the studio, made a song and asked him to be on it, and he hit every emotion point and word, like it blended in with my story, and like it just was the way I envisioned it being. It's like for some reason you can like read what I'm like thinking. I don't know, it's weird.
That's how the best artists work, dude.
No.
Honestly. So what is the premise of that song?
So this was about a girl that I was with, and I did her wrong. This was a different one.
You did her wrong.
Yeah,
Okay, gotcha.
I did her wrong, and it took me a while to realize it, and I started thinking about it more and more, and that's when I started taking ownership for my wrongs and what I was doing wrong.
Good. That's
And
what's up.
that's why I made that. That's because in the song I say, yeah, I know, I hurt you bad, made you sad, I fucked up bad. And I'm just like, I'm like out of like trying to like, I'm on my knees saying I'm sorry and trying to apologize and trying to get you back, and I understand that I fucked up, I made this big mistake.
Yeah.
So that's,
you're at a point of remorse, and you understand why she's being neglectful, and damn, not fun, dude. So best song, Yeah, I Know. Go to SoundCloud, Eddie B, and that's how we can search you, right? Eddie
Yep.
B.
Yep.
Okay, just exactly how it is on the flyer, guys. And just out of curiosity, what is the what's the correct term? The least enjoyed song that you've written?
that's a good one.
The one where you're just like, I kind of half-assed it, or it could have had this, it could have had that. Like, do you have one?
So I would say, and to be honest, I would say most of them, I feel that way.
Really?
Yeah, some songs I make them when I'm making them in the moment, I don't like them. Like, I don't know why or what it is, but, and then I'll hear them a month later and then they sound good. But
it's
like,
weird how that happens.
Probably my least favorite is probably, dang, that's a hard question. 'Cause there's a few.
No, I totally get that. I'm just glad that you make music and you're like aware of that, because a lot of people are just like, oh, I just want to put music out there and I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like you may feel that way, but I might hear one of your songs that you dislike, and I'm just like, that's my favorite because it makes me feel a certain way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's really important. With your music that you've been doing ever since 2019. But we spoke about it off camera actually. The question was, where have you gone with your music, like performance-wise? And you told me you've only performed once, correct?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That is crazy. And it's about to be two. It's about to be two.
Yes, sir.
We're about to put it on record. And that first performance that you did, where was it? How was it? And, like, what were the highlights?
So, we literally stayed in... We practiced up until literally like 1, 2 in the morning.
Nice.
Me, Legendary, my friend Brandon, and that guy's a hard worker. Big shout out to Brandon. And all I know is I was really nervous because I get stage fright. Like,
yeah,
it's one of the things that
it didn't show on the video. You were using your hands, you were moving across stage.
Yeah.
Like we wouldn't have been able to tell.
I think what happened is everything just leading up to the moment, I just got comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
I just right away automatically said, you know what, I got this, and just blacked everything out, focused on the performance, and gave it my all.
I feel that. I totally understand that.
Yeah.
How many songs did you play?
It was 3.
3 songs?
Yep.
And we can see some of the footage on your Instagram.
Yes.
I know I saw that there. Is there anywhere else that we can see it?
I believe YouTube, right? I think there's some on YouTube.
On YouTube?
Yeah.
Where can we find that? What do we got to type
It
in?
would probably be under Eddie B.
Eddie B?
Yeah.
Okay. So who organized the show, out of curiosity?
It was Dr. Harrington, of course. I also helped organize it because
Nice.
I did a lot of promotion. I got it on the radio, made some flyers, and we really just all worked together to do it. Darion was the DJ, and
nice.
Honestly, it was all of us. It was the whole music department. We all put it together, and
I like that. Holy shit. So, one thing that you guys were talking about, and I'm very curious about it, was and I only caught like a bit of it, so I'm probably missing a couple pieces, but the conversation was about being addicted to performing. As soon as I heard that, I was just like, yeah, it kind of is addicting, because like that emotion that you get while on stage, while everybody's looking at you, is like that's a feeling that you don't get every day.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Exactly.
What was that conversation about?
So it was about one of my friends from school. I was talking to him about it, and I told him I just love the feeling that it gives me. It gives me a really good feeling, and he said, "It sounds like you're kind of addicted to performing." And I'm like, "No, I didn't even like that, bro. It's just I went up there and had a good time. Like, I enjoyed myself. Like,
that's how it should be. Yeah.
I felt good. I was able to speak my mind and speak myself in front of people, and it felt like I had a voice for once."
That's what's up. And hopefully you do become addicted to it, because it really is something that not a lot of people will understand, dude.
Yeah.
It's a little scary at first, I understand, but you grow into this skin that understands the value of being on stage and giving your voice out, and hopefully, changing someone's mind or making them feel an emotion and just not forgetting about that night, dude. Yeah. That's crazy.
The best thing about it is, you know what, like, I felt like I was supposed to be there. I felt like this is what I need to be doing.
Yeah.
Like,
because it is. It honestly is.
Yeah.
Within the future, what is your biggest wish? Like, where's the best place you want to perform?
The best place I want to perform is in Phoenix, Arizona, at the Cardinal Stadium in Glendale.
Cardinal Stadium. The stadium. Damn. That's huge.
Yeah.
That's like a fucking Super Bowl type of thing right there.
Yeah.
Imagine that, bro.
That would be.
Imagine that you're on stage doing your thing, and then Darion comes out and fucking blasts and just lands like, yo! I can already see it, dude.
That would be hard.
That would be
sick.
Ill. Oh my god.
If I ever do perform at the Super Bowl, that's the first person I'm calling.
Sick, dude. Well, it just starts now, honestly.
Yeah.
The podcast, the music that you guys are doing, the Heartache. All of those are just stepping stones into what you're going to be going into.
Exactly.
So, with the last 3 years under your belt, 15 songs, soon to be 2 performances, within the next 5 to 10 years, what are your goals? What are the check marks that you're trying to get?
So one of my main goals is I want to be able to have my own show. You know, I want to be able to have my own setup, like in the back where it says Eddie B, and
Sick.
I just want to be able to just see people just, you know, showing emotion in my music, showing people, seeing people coming up to me telling me your music helped me. Like I want to see people, because there's people out there that turn to drugs, suicide,
Yeah,
and stuff.
unfortunate.
And I just want to be able to save someone's life with my music.
Got you.
That's like,
That was the other thing that I was gonna ask, which we did go over, was what is your mission with your music? And you told me that you want to help people that have been through similar heartache as you and just help them go through that, right?
yes.
Yeah, that's the best kind of thing any artist can wish for, honestly. Within the future, what are your dream features that you're trying to get? Like I know we talked about T-Pain. Like imagine doing something with T-Pain.
Oh,
That'd be fucking ill.
Yeah.
What are your dreams for features?
You know, one person I would like to have make me a beat is DJ Khaled. I would like to have him make me a
Khaled. He would. How much would Khaled charge for an original beat? $2,000?
beat. Probably
$6,000?
probably something up there.
I don't know how much is too much. How much is too much? What do you think?
Who knows? Like you're basically just paying for promotion at that point.
Pretty much. We the best music. No, Khaled. Sorry, you're not. No disrespect to Eddie, but
No, it's okay.
Khaled, and it's not just because I'm a metalhead. Which talking about metal, do you like metal?
I used to listen to it, but old school metal, like Metallica type metal.
Yeah, there you go. Pantera. What else? Black Sabbath.
Like Sabbath, AC/DC.
Oh my god, dude! Hell's Bells.
Um,
That song, it changed my life. Changed my whole world. Crazy shit. What other than the rap singer genre music you listen to? What other genres do you listen to?
country.
Yeah, I thought it could
And
be
it's,
right away.
you know, it got hard to listen to country because that's all me and my ex used to listen to was country, and that's why I turned to Juice WRLD, because I couldn't find music that would like not remind me of her,
Right.
and I turned to Juice WRLD and hits on every level.
Yeah, I was gonna say like moving to Juice WRLD is not really the best because he's like doing the exact same thing,
Yeah,
just on pop.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so it's just like it's pulling at those heartstrings, dude. I completely understand that.
Yeah.
Do you plan on moving into any other genres of music in your future?
You know, I actually want to try country. I really do.
Do country?
Yeah.
I can see that. I mean, because you've been singing it and involved with it ever since a young age.
Yeah.
Right now, all you need is like the right band, right?
Yep.
Do you play any instruments?
I'm trying to pick up guitar. It's been a mission. Piano.
Mhm.
I'm also trying to pick up piano. Those are the
Nice.
two main ones.
Piano is like the fucking soul of all instruments, dude.
Yeah.
Like, it is the foundation, I believe. And if you disagree, come fight me. Or comment below, I don't care. Anyways, during school, did you learn any instruments that maybe you forgot about, or is it just guitar and piano that you're barely getting into right now?
Well, actually, guitar. I learned guitar in 3rd grade. I
No
was
way.
taught by Juan Ortega. I don't know if you know him. Northern New Mexico singer.
Juan Ortega. I do not, unfortunately.
He's a living New Mexican music legend, and
Really?
he was a really good guitar player, and like I remember learning from
Wait.
him.
Was?
Well, he still is.
Is okay,
Yeah.
alright. Because I was gonna say like, rest in peace, but no, never mind. Continue being awesome. Anyway, sorry. Continue.
But yeah, he was a big mentor on me, and just learning from him was a great experience when I was little. But then I just dropped instruments and I was focusing on other things.
Totally understood. Totally understood. And right now, using your voice as like your main instrument. I mean, like you are moving,
Yes.
forward. You're getting into that second show. There's something in March that I want to be organizing that I'll probably be asking you to be a part of. That'd be really interesting. What how do I phrase it? Never mind. Do you plan on staying in New Mexico, or do you plan on moving out of here?
You know what? Like, I want to stay in New Mexico, but then I want to move out because I want to try new things. And I feel like Arizona was a nice place to be until I went this summer. And I was like, no, I can't
No?
go there. Yeah, because of the heat.
Yeah. Yeah, we call ourselves a desert.
Yeah.
Bro, Texas. Have you been to Texas?
Yeah.
Fuck.
It's
I went to this marathon. Well, it wasn't me during the marathon. It was a homie. Shout out Lucas, who did the Hotter Than Hell marathon.
okay.
I was like, it's gonna be hot. Sure. Just shorts, sandals. Fuck no, dude. I was fucking burnt. Texans, y'all are fucking crazy. Fucking crazy. I swear. Have you done a marathon before? Would you ever?
I haven't, but I'd be open to doing
Yeah?
it. Yeah.
Fucking crazy, man. Y'all crazy. Damn crazy. Anyways, guys, we have reached the end of, almost the end of our second segment with our podcast with Eddie B. Before we get off, man, SoundCloud, Eddie B. Instagram,
Eddie B, music artist.
Eddie B. Music Artist. Facebook,
Eddie B.
TikTok.
What? I think it's Eddie B, music artist too.
Yeah? Alright, sick. Anything else you want to tell your fans before we head out, man? Any little details, anything that I didn't ask you? Any little inputs you want to put in there?
I'm just excited to bring you guys music and bring you guys dope-ass performances. We got a lot of stuff lined up for you guys, and it's going to be a hell of a ride, and I'm ready to do it.
Excited, dude. Come see Eddie B this Saturday, December 3rd at the Killing You with Kindness Festival at 3910 Fields Lane. And if that was too quick for you, then just rewind. Anyways, guys, I love y'all. I'll see you next Monday with a special guest. I'm not going to tell you who it is. I'm going to leave it as a surprise. Darian, you got anything you want to say?
I don't know.
Nah?
Hey, what's up, guys? Believe in yourself. Always. You know what I'm saying?
Believe in you guys.
If you have a dream, follow it. Don't let nobody tell you different.
Seriously. And if you do quit, I don't know what to say. I'm trying to be motivational. I just want to be a dick. And if you do quit, then you're a bitch. So don't be a bitch. That's the lesson right now. Check Eddie B out, guys. Come to the festival this Saturday, and I will see you guys on Monday. Next year, I will be bringing these two gentlemen back to do a group podcast. Maybe we might bring in some other people. Maybe not. Maybe it'll just be the three of us. Who knows? I'm excited for it. Anyways, until next time, guys. Love y'all.
Peace out.
Hot shit.
That was nice, bro.
2 segments right there, boy. Alright, guys. Live on Instagram. Who we got live? I gotta tell my head. Kev, what's good? Let's see. I gotta get like something that I can actually see these comments on, dude. Anyways, it was just Kev that said was good. Was good. Alright, guys, we headed out. Later Facebook, later Instagram. Anything you want to say, Eddie?
Stay true to your dreams.
Stay true.
If you put your mind to it, you can achieve anything.
And don't be a bitch. Later!